Hey there, Sagittarius. This is Kim with your reading. It is April 2025. I'm going to be honest, your reading feels complicated, okay? If it feels complicated, I wanted to do something standard or, I don't know, it's not, yeah, standard, Celtic Cross. I just wanted to jump into your reading and do that like that. But there was a feeling that was off. Feeling of I don't know if it's stalling or if it I don't know what it is, but it feels complicated. Like there's complication getting past an obstacle that's been there for a while, and it might have something to do with family. But I don't know. We're gonna, yeah, the root girl, the wailing tree. Reconcile. There's family issues. I feel like there's family issues, maybe even conflicts. But so I'm being pulled to go with the oracle. Take a different approach, and that really might be part of your message too. With whatever situation this is there might be a different approach, something like that. Perfect storm, 44. Yeah, and the unmarked trail, a revelation. That is a different approach. The unmarked trail is. It's going to be pioneered by you, and that's actually a spiral. That's interesting because this is actually a spiral leading. If you can see, it looks like a maze here. So it looks like you would go through this labyrinth or having complications and delays, but then they're saying, well, but then you come up with some kind of ingenious idea to get from one side to the other without having to go through all this mess. And it's this spiral. It feels like it has something to do with the magician, the spiral. It's I'm wanting to say that what you are manifesting with the magician abilities is bringing in a storm in itself. But there's something kind of genius about the way that you're figuring out a new way to do something, a new way to solve a problem, a new way to look at or approach, even if it's family conflicts, especially like if they're money related. I feel like something is money related to this family thing. There's some kind of really unique way, and the perfect storm. Well, and then I have the connections card on the bottom, the jeweled web. So the connections are important at this time. The perfect storm says the courage to step into your life. Let's go ahead and ask. So let's go ahead and ask, what was under the farther gate? Take a bold step forward. So they're wanting you to move forward. Almost like move forward, even if it means like facing a storm of some kind. And I don't know. Well, let's see what else. There's something about your wisdom you should be very proud about. There's peacock feathers, little bitty ones on the crow. And the crow is known for holding, like esoteric wisdom and knowledge. It's associated with magic too, the magician. So is the spiral, the bibbity bobbity boo stuff. So you're creating something. Okay. And obviously, on an unmarked trail, you're going to meet new connections. You're going to meet new people. Maybe as many and as vast as there are stars in the sky. Okay, what's the issue? The Knight of Earth, what's the challenge? The Ten of Earth. That's what I kept seeing in your other reading, is that this is the challenge. The Ten of Earth. It's this family. It's about money. It's about having a completion. Something's moving slow. What's the past energy? Three of Fire. This is good. Expansion. Growth. What's helping the situation? The Star. What's hindering the situation? Death. Wow. What's the outcome? The Nine of Earth. Okay. And the Queen of Fire on the bottom. Wow. Okay. So, and it says jeweled web connectivity. The Three of Fire is about expansion and what you can see coming. Basically, your vision for the future. But it includes those partnerships and alliances that will help you get there. The Knight of Earth just means that something, it is steady and it's going to be successful. Just taking some time. This person definitely has the courage to step into the storm. The Queen of Wands. She's known for bravery and confidence. And so this Ten of Earth, I was I was feeling that. Let's see. I was picking up on that was pretty significant because of when I tried to start your other read. So we have a big financial windfall coming in here. We have some kind of gain. We definitely have progress. If you're going towards the Ten of Earth, to get to the Nine of Earth is pretty darn close. What was hindering was that there is some sort so there's some sort of, either you could have literally had a death in the family, and that can be not something, I mean, that's horrible to go through. And so there could have been something there with that, because even the Nine of Earth can be an inheritance of some sort. And the Ten of Earth in the reverse could mean how do people split the money, or how are people going to split the money of an estate that was everybody's. I don't know. That's just a very, probably not many people that's going to apply to. But death ultimately means that there's transformation going on. Why is there, this feels like there may be an ending that holding you back. Why is it holding you back? Why is it holding you back? Oh, because there's some people that you're working with that are not the right people to work with. They're actually causing delays or more obstacles or challenges. You just kind of need to cut them out with the Queen of Swords. I mean, Spirit's being very blunt here. What about these partnerships and alliances from the past? A Queen of Pentacle energy. So Capricorn and a strong Aries energy. This is like how you see yourself expanding. For some of you, all these are connections, and they're being made for home business purposes and for financial. I mean, financial growth is just kind of all over this reading. It seems to be a lot about your finances and increasing. This is stable and grounded. The only thing we have an issue with is that there needs to be an ending with working with some people that are causing more delays. They can be people that you've been split down the middle as to whether or not you want to work with them or not, but I think they're saying you might not, and they're saying Aries. For somebody, Aries is very significant. Tell me a little bit more about what we are expanding. Self-love, Ace of Cups reverse is giving the cup to yourself. The whole cup. Because it's time. So it's like no more sacrifice, giving to everybody else when you still need to like be giving to you, to yourself. What's this one? It's wanting to peep out. The Devil, Capricorn energy. So no more sacrificing, like giving up your cup to somebody else. You have a big focus on and alignment. Focus and alignment on your pentacles. 8 of Pentacles fell on the floor and it was upright. So 8, 9, 10. Tell me about this craft or this ability here. The 8 of Pentacles. It's tied to the Knight of Earth. It's tied to success. There was, I feel like there could have been a cloud or confusion at one time as to where to direct or where to put the energy into on a path. What even, possibly even what path to go on. This confusion could have led to us not putting in the effort at all into something, and then obviously we're not going to get a gain. Or that we are in an energy where we are codependent on people that we didn't want to be, and then we really didn't enjoy that situation, and then thus came this vision of, okay, I must focus on my finances and focus on my skills so that I can go moving into a direction here of independence, self-reliance. So tell me more about this. This might be an offer coming in. The Knight of Earth might be an offer. It's something coming in that allows you to leave your situation that you've been stressed about. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. That is the truth. You've been worried about a situation that felt hopeless, that felt like you were having to depend on somebody else, and that was very unclear or confusing as to how you were going to get out of this situation that you knew was a storm. It was not the energy that you wanted to sit in. So we're really worried about that, and then this offer comes, and it's going to be an offer that will allow you to go somewhere different. Tell me about the Star, which is the thing that's benefiting you. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the 3 of Cups in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles upright. Yeah, oh yeah. So when we completely let go of these attachments to these people that were like no good, the connections that were no good for us, bad influence, poor influence on us, or they could be the obstacle. The thing that we needed to end was these relationships and our attachment to things from the past. We let go of that. I think we let go of those relationships or friendships that are not serving us, that are not reliable or honest or dependable. We're stepping into our star power, and here is that offer. So it's like the moment we let go of the attachment to how things have to look, or attachment to past friendships and relationships, we move into a better area in our life, and we stand out as the Star. Look at this one's one to come out. We stand out as the Star. I definitely see an unexpected offer or opportunity coming your way. Knight of Cups. Something being proposed to you. It can be romantic and business. They have love, money, and a little bit of both possibly. So yeah, I see you going in a different direction, maybe accepting this offer here. Ultimately, it's going to be so that you can have this completion with the 10 of Cups, right? I mean 10 of Pentacles, goodness. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so what else? Tell me more. 9 of Earth, we know that's a big financial gain, a windfall, and that is your outcome. But you see, you also have love. So love and money, love and money. Yeah, and rising above, hot air balloon, ascending, feeling good, elevate, to rise above, untouchable, hot air balloon, and then roses, love, romance, affection, appreciation, gifts, infatuated. Somebody's infatuated with you. That might be why they want to offer you something. So it could have felt like we were always held together tightly by certain people-pleasing ways, having to be pleasing to those around us, but in a way being held up to either a standard or some sort of rule or rigid structure that just didn't feel very good or freeing. And it could have felt like there wasn't much of a choice in this with the corset for a while. I see you kind of escaping that. How? The mother load. There's something attached to this Queen of Pentacles being a very motherly, kind, compassionate, and fertile person, but also able to receive a lot with finances. And the mother load. The mother load is my millionaire, billionaire card, because it's like the largest amount of money in this deck. So the mother load is prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune, having plenty, moneymaker, sudden wealth, the real deal, on easy street. And for some reason, you just know that this mother load is what's coming. I would say it is. I mean, you seem to be in a very good alignment for a big offer coming your way, and for money to be lined up for you. Crystal ball says you can see this. You can see this clearly. You have an inner knowing and a gut reaction that you are meant for more. And certainly if you're struggling right now, you aren't meant to feel that type of energy for long. Okay, I have person of fire, and I have many options, free will, but I also have the person of air here on the bottom also. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sag. Convertible says many options, free will, freedom, alternatives, and preferences. And see, when we're in that corset energy, it could feel like we might have a preference, but we don't have many options available to us at the time, or something like that. So this is where it's going to feel very freeing. And also financial constraints, when those are lifted, then you also have more options. So in many ways, this is going to benefit you. Person of fire, this could be you, right? Confident, visionary, catalyst, energetic, entrepreneur, sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous, strong-willed. And it says teacher, actress, entrepreneur, artist, PR. And then the person of air says the great mentalist, eloquent, rational, upright, quick-witted, unemotional, controlling, sarcastic, cold, abrupt, critical, calculated, teacher, lawyer, surgeon, journalist, and chef. And you know what? I'm going to pull... Let's pull... Well, let's see what the... Been a while since I've used that deck. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the tea leaf deck. It's been a while, but let's close out with the angel number deck and the tea leaves deck. Whoa. All right, tea leaves. Egg. Success is assured with good plans and hard work. Oh. Tiger. Doing something risky and taking a chance. Courage to step out into the storm, right? The golden egg. Okay, and then the hat says you will be playing a different role. Wow, yay. And the eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Beautiful. 1111. Okay, so, yeah. Closing messages. 25. I'm intelligent. So you are this great mentalist. You are this brilliant mastermind energy. Genius. There is something genius about this unmarked trail. The revelation means awakening, and I do think that you were like awakening to a truth. Your truth is going to be very different than anybody else's, but it's going to be amazing for everyone to look at, to see what you did or what you create, how you end up creating this. 25 says you have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. So you're able to understand what's beneath it all, you know, not just surface. Maybe with yourself, with others, you can really read into a situation, right? Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Sending you love and light. Bye.